Alright, you guys. Thanks for joining me for another vid. Love you guys. Can't seem to get this camera to focus right, so I'm sorry about this picture. But it's a great day here in Sedona. Very blessed for all the things going on in my life right now. I wanted to tell you guys about what happened to me last night, man. We're really making some changes on the earth. It's really freaking them out. Let me start off, before I forget, telling you about a stone, Shungite, okay? Shungite is very powerful. It has antimicrobial properties. It's a powerful EMF protector. It's really good at healing the aura. It's a very, very grounding and a healing stone. It's really, really awesome. Has very, very powerful properties. I suggest you get some. It's, you can get it on eBay for, have pretty good deals. Also, I wanted to tell you what I did to kind of correct some things that were being done on me in my home. I created Shungite angels. Yep, you can do that. In the name of the I am that I am, I create 100 billion Shungite angels. And I programmed them with what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to heal my Orgonites. I wanted them to come to my body and heal me. All my materials and the things in my car that I use for making my Orgonite with, and any organs in my car, go heal those. Reverse any damage done to me from these attacks. I even gave them Shungite swords and told them to go kill the bastards attacking me, and they did. So I just want to tell you, we're in this process of creating, and it's really fun. You should try it. You're creating every day with what you think and how you feel, and your prayers, your words, your visualizations, your thoughts. You're already doing it, but the thing is are you doing it to benefit you? Are your thoughts beneficial? Is your life beneficial? Because if your life is beneficial, then you're doing the right things. But if you're not happy with your life, well, that's because you don't have the right thoughts. So the key is to start moving towards doing this, getting the right thoughts. That's why we're here. That's what this whole experience is about. Correcting what we're not doing right. So I wanted to tell y'all about the Shungite. It's very powerful. Put it in your Orgonite. It's going to make a heck of a difference, man. First time I made some Shungite with the Orgonite, it was like I was untouched. I put some in my pockets. Nothing could get to me. It was like I was solid for a couple days. But then they start radiating my organs and sending a lot of nanotech in them. That's why you got to constantly be, washing your organs and cleaning them. Get that negative energy off of them, and then they'll be back brand new. Another way that I've been washing my Orgonites is whenever I wash my clothes, I put a few Orgonites in there. Like when I'm washing my clothes into the washer, and I put some bleach in, like if I'm bleaching my clothes, doing my whites, and that seems to make, when they're finished with the wash, they come out like brand new. Or like I've just first made them. And the way it works, you guys, is all Orgonites are connected. All Orgon energy is connected. Me and you and the Orgonites and all Orgon energy on the earth and all Orgon energy in the universe. It's all connected. So when you're taking care of them, it's like you're taking care of yourself, because they are you. I am you. We are one. So with all that said, let's get into the fun part, shall we? Let me tell you about last night, okay? I'm having a good time. I'm having some good dreams. I'm having some lucid dreams, astral projection, and before I forget, let me tell you who I hooked up with last night in the astral. You won't believe it. Bruce Lee, son. I hooked up with Bruce Lee. Badass Bruce Lee. That's right. Yup. I hooked up with him. We kicked some ass together. He asked me for some help. He needed some things. I asked him for some things that I needed. We made an exchange, and we made it. We basically, in love, are gonna help each other. And he's another member on my team now. Another badass to have on my team to protect me and to help me. One hit he knows how to do that one hit thing to their heart to kill them. He knows how to do that. So you should utilize him too. He can hit him one time in the heart, bow, they dead. So I wanted to tell y'all about that before I forget. Then let me tell you how, man, this whole experience is just like that movie, man, The Matrix. It's a trip. So I asked that all of his abilities, right, all of his badass kung fu abilities, and all the things that he gained during his life experience, I asked him to download it to my consciousness. And then when he did that, I felt it like in my brain. And then I transferred it to my 4 bodies. I said, okay, now this information, this download that I got, I now transfer that to all of my bodies so that I will have all his kung fu badass abilities. And then not only that, I told my astral body to begin training with him every night, to begin training with him. And so I can be a badass kung fu hit like him. Because kung fu is the key, if you guys didn't know, to beating the reptilians. Key, hint. Just like the Matrix. Remember Neo? Just like that. So let me get further into this, okay? I'm having a good time. Then next thing you know, here comes these dark dudes, okay? Now I'm not in the regular astral, I'm in the dark astral. I'm like in some dark ass house, and now I'm in a fight. Now we're fighting. And they're cowards, they did something to me to make me weak, where I didn't have like my full force. I like felt it, like something was holding me back. And I got into fight after fight after fight. I got into 5 fights with them, and they beat my ass one time, and I got my ass kicked once, and I beat them, their bitch ass agents, the other 4 times. And the last time is when this dude came. You won't freaking believe it. Just like that movie The Matrix. Remember that thing that they put inside Neo? That little freaking parasite thing that went in his belly button? He came with something like that. But it was like 8 times bigger than that. This thing was huge. And I was like, hell no. So I went to fight him to not let him put that in me. And all of a sudden they did something to me where I got paralyzed. I couldn't move. So he went to commence to putting this thing on me. So boom, I called in my pits. I called in my dogs. They came and they stopped him. But as they didn't stop him enough, because he got close enough to me to put this thing on me. This thing went up my anus and into my body. I was like, I can't explain to you. It was so gross, so disgusting. I started freaking out and shit. I'm like, oh God, I have this fucking evil thing in me, And man, you got to be careful with your thoughts, because just me bringing this thing up is bringing it back. But I want to tell you guys the story. I want to tell you what happened. So basically, as this thing moves forward into my body, right, and I end up, the dude that put the thing in me, I end up killing his ass, and then the thing is in my mouth, okay? Thing is in my mouth. I felt it. I felt the thing sliding around my mouth. So as it was going up into my gums, into my mouth, I grabbed him right by the end of his tail. And I'm pulling as hard. I mean, you won't believe how hard I'm fighting this thing. And this thing is fighting. It's intelligent. It knows what I'm trying to do, and it's not trying to let me do that, So anyway, the damn thing gets loose in my body, and then I wake up. So then I'm like, oh my God, I have this evil damn thing in me. And that part of my gums where I was fighting with it, when I woke up, bleeding and sore there, okay? What happens to you in astral, guys, happens to you in the physical. Bleeding and sore where I was fighting this thing, where my gums are. I literally can still feel it right now. So then I was like, I gotta have this thing removed. So I started calling all kinds of people and angels and creating stuff. And I asked, I created lines and told them to go in there and get it out. But you know who ended up being the best ally, who really got it out there for me, was the gnomes and the dwarves, which are elementals. I told them what happened. I told them they put this thing in me, and I asked them to take it out. Boom, they did. And I said, I not only want that taken out, I anything else like that that's in me, I want it taken out. Boom, they did. And I can't believe to tell you how much better I felt. It was like a night and day difference. I feel so much better right now. And when I did that, my stomach opened. It was crazy. It was like my stomach expanded by like 2 or 3 inches. There was all kinds of parasites in my stomach and intestines. So, and I forgot to tell you this. Right before the bad dream started, and I was lucid dreaming and astral projecting, my third eye opened. I was meditating before all this happened. I was laying in my bed meditating. Boom, my third eye came on. So I guess that really freaked them out. And when my third eye came on, it was only on for a couple of moments, and I saw this evil, like crab-looking parasitic thing in my aura. It was like, ugh. I saw that in my aura, and then like right when I saw that, after that is when the basically the fighting began. It's like next thing I know, I'm in a fight with these dudes. And not bad for having a lot of my power taken. I still got 4 of them. And you should have saw them after I killed them. And they're like just floating around, flying around in the air. And one of them, we were on top of some stairs fighting. And I WWF'd him. I got him in the headlock. And they did something to me. I didn't have my full fighting force. It was like I was immobilized. So I was just thinking, what can I do? So I grabbed him WWF style, and I DDT'd him off the stairs. I jumped up off the stairs and came all the way down to the bottom of the ground with his head hitting the ground. And boom, that seemed to kill him, because after that he was just like floating around and shit. So that was pretty dope. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's what happened to me last night, man. And it must be, the videos I'm making were really doing good, and it's freaking them out and stuff. So y'all just keep doing what I'm teaching you, what I'm telling you to do. Keep creating stuff to protect yourself. We're creator beings. It's no limits. You can create yourself gold tigers, gold lions. Give them commands. Tell them what to do. They were attacking my feet real bad, and my feet and my 0 chakra, which is your ground chakra, which is below the feet. And if any targeted individual that I know I've talked to, they always are targeting that, because that's what grounds you. And when you're grounded, it's harder for them to mess with you. They don't like you to be grounded. That's why it's good to use grounding stones like hematite. Wear hematite bracelets, like I told you guys. Wear hematite necklaces. Look up grounding stones. Google it and see what stones are grounding stones, and use those. And not only that, let me tell you what else I did. I called upon all the Shungite stones to come into my body and heal me that are on the earth, and they did. So you can do that, and you can do that virtually with any stone. Amethyst, quartz, black tourmaline, selenite, whatever. You can tell them all to come in your body. They're intelligent, and just as I am talking to you here, me and you, we are in this communication together. They are just as intelligent as that, or not as probably more, because they've been around a lot longer, and they have a higher level of consciousness than we do. So that's something to think about. Use the stones. There's a guy on eBay. I liked his name because he sold crystals, and his name of his crystal shop was Crystal Allies. And that's exactly what they are. They are allies. All the family of light, you guys, from the nature to the animals to the elementals to the earth to each other, everything. We're all the family of light, and we're all allies, and we're all in this thing together. They will help you. The trees will help you. The water will help you. They will all, the gnomes, the elementals, the salamanders, look them up. Look up the elementals. Learn about them. Study them. Study the astral dimension. Start knowing what's going on, because if you don't want to perish, you better. What else do I want to tell you? Water. Water is on your side. The other day, I asked all the water on earth to come into my body and heal me, and it did. It's very powerful. Water is very powerful. The elementals, the sylphs, those air elementals, super powerful. Ask them for help. They'll come clean your area out of chemtrails. Ask them to come in your body and heal you. They will. You know, the sky's the limit. It's just all about your imagination. You know, how far can you take it? You know, there's no limits. We're limitless beings. So don't put any limitation on yourself, because if you do, that's where, I mean, you're just hurting yourself. Because look at the reptilians. They shapeshift, okay? Have you seen that movie Lucy, where the girl changes her hair color like that? We can do the same thing. Yeah, we can shapeshift just like them, but we're not there yet. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. So if you want to win the war against the enemy, you have to understand they're limited, okay? So if they're limited and they can shapeshift, and we're unlimited and we can't shapeshift yet, just imagine when we start getting there, the amazing things that we can do. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. I'm talking about, you know, biolocating, you know, being in USA and then another second being in China. You know, I'm talking about making your body look however you want it to look. You know, maybe one day you want to look like this, maybe one day you want to look different. You know, on some planets, some people, beings, they decide to live their lives out as children, and they're always a child, you know, through their whole life. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's literally what any of us can do. It's just a matter of accepting that in your consciousness and working at attaining your goals, you know. I never thought, you know, the things I'm doing today that would even be possible, you know, and it's just getting better. I'm enjoying the journey, and I can't wait to see what the future holds, you know. So I love you guys. Ascension is, you know, here. We are at a very special time. The door is open. The gateway's open for Ascension. And there's a lot of help. A lot of help if you want it. You know, the masters, the ascended masters will help you. You have your spirit guides. You have your guardians. You have your med team. You know, you have the entire angelic kingdom. You have the entire family of light and love. You got beings here from all the star systems wanting to help you. The Arcturians, you know, the Galactic Federation, the Ashtar Command, okay? They're all here to help. And they're amazing beings, and they've helped me so many times. Let me tell you some stories real quick about the Arcturians. One night, I was on a gifting mission, and I was going to gift a very sacred location, and I was, you know, they're always following me around in their crafts, targeting me, directing their nanotechnology into my car, like when I'm driving around. And this one day, the clouds were so close off the freeway that I was on, I felt like I could literally touch them. These fake ass chemical clouds, and they were directing the nanotech, the pollutants in those clouds into my car, and I literally couldn't breathe. I was like being choked. So I called upon the Arcturians and I said, hey, you know, help me out. You know, I made a call out to them, okay? Within a matter of seconds, they cleared all those clouds. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of help that's out there if you want it. Let me tell you about another situation that I've been using them more recently. They have awesome ships and awesome technologies, the Arcturian emissaries of light. So these beings are always surrounding my home like vultures, like literally flying around my home like vultures, attacking me in my own home. And I just got sick and tired of it. And I said, you know what? I can do whatever I want. This is my imagination. This is my creation. I'm limitless, right? Arcturians, pull out your blasting cannons and blast these fools. And I just visualize them, their big cannons hurling, you know, positive Orgon energy at their ships, blowing them up. As I'm doing this, My attacks are getting less, less, and less until I visualize all their ships being blown out of the sky, and them like literally flying out their ships and falling on the ground and dying. And I just kept doing that till all my attacks stopped. So they're big help. And just so you know, like all the Arcturians, you know, all of them, all these beings that are here to help us, they went through what we went through, and they beat them. They went through same exact similar things. You know, the Arcturians had their entire home planet destroyed by them, and they beat them. They overcame them, and now they do things like they come to other planets and they help us now. And when this whole situation is over with, right, and we ascend and we beat them, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to other planets and we're gonna do the same thing. So it's a never-ending battle, you know, and the light always wins, and we continue beating them out. They go wherever they want to go, and they do their thing, and it's all a process of evolution. You know, those wherever planet they're at, you know, those beings there, they need to go through that to learn lessons, learn experiences, and it's just keeps going on, and we just keep doing this until we spiritually evolve more and more and more. And we attain more knowledge by going through these trials and tribulations. And that's what it's like, you know. And that's what I do. You know, I am basically, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm a system buster. That's what I am. I'm a system buster. I go around from system to system, and I bust, and then I teach everybody else how to do it. So with that said, guys, I love y'all, and peace and love and light, and just keep fighting, keep staying strong, keep doing your meditations, keep doing your prayers and decrees, keep doing your light work. You know, everything I'm teaching you, just keep doing it, keep it up. I love y'all. Catch you on the next flip. Bye.